back here at Paradise Palms for... Or Palm? Paradise... No, just... Yeah, Paradise Palms. For Copstick in Paradise. Don't you think that's a great name for a podcast?
Maybe.
Doesn't it make you feel all warm and fuzzy and like you're about to... No, obviously not.
I just feel bad I kind of couldn't understand you, part of the accent. I heard the second word, paradise, and that sounds good.
You think I've got a strong accent?
For me, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't hear it, maybe. I don't know.
Okay,
Try to
Strong start.
yeah, strong start. There
I'm
we
glad
go.
there's going to be no communication issues throughout.
So we've established that I'm incomprehensible, and also that there's going to be quite a lot of background noise now because Paradise is opening up, and there's quite a lot of bottle smashing, which is interesting so early in the day. Even in Edinburgh, that doesn't usually happen till later on.
I saw a real drunk man an hour ago. That was really cool. He was cursing everybody out, and they were just applauding him like, "Oh, he's partying." I think it's a good culture.
It is. You'll love it here. Now, when I said, "Are we all feeling warm and cuddly?" It was a pointless question because one of the guests is Mark Dean Quinn, who is a stranger to either feeling warm or cuddly. His do we all know what Saturnine means?
I don't, and you're describing me.
Yep. He's kind of professionally downbeat. But it works. And I think if I attempted to tell you about his show this year, you wouldn't believe me. So I'm going to ask Mark to tell you what your show this year entails.
It's a new cheese show.
It's a cheese show.
So I will do an hour-long show where I try and convince people that I'm not going to eat any cheese. And then I will spend an hour eating a lot of cheese.
Actual
So
cheese.
It's a 2-hour-long show that starts at 1:50 in the morning and often overruns to 4 a.m.
So that's the kind of thing. That is the kind of thing that you're in competition with.
It's amazing.
You're not.
Well, not unless
you're
you're
really not. There's in no world are you in competition.
No.
If your show's still going at 1:50 a.m., then it's been a long show.
Yeah.
So don't worry, you're not in competition with me. like you've done something very wrong, and it's going to cost you a lot of money if you're still going at 1:50 in the morning.
Now,
My only question is like inflammation, you know? How's it that much cheese? I'm just like, I have to like hard to, right? How do you poop? I just
don't.
Yeah,
Good
right?
question. How do
All
you
these
poop?
Valid questions.
I think
It's-
rarely
it's-
is the...
no, the same way everyone else does.
Okay.
There's no special holes. It's just the same way you
But
do.
you-
So 4 hours? No.
Well, the whole, like, okay, the trick behind my show is how seriously I take all the time outside of the show.
Yeah.
So like, it's like I have I don't have any fun at all, except for in my show, which I enjoy, because I have to watch my carbs. I have to supplement my diet. It's some kind of diet. My diet with vitamins, minerals,
And laxatives, I would think.
No, fibre.
Yeah, fiber.
Also, it has to be low carb fibre. I have to stay keto. So
God.
I'm using the fat as my energy source because I don't think a keto diet's healthy, but it's the healthiest diet you can do if you're eating that much cheese.
What was it that happened last year with the chia seeds?
That was the year before.
Oh.
I didn't understand how many chia seeds was normal. And I ate approximately 20 times the amount of chia seeds you were supposed to a day. And
Because?
I thought it'd be healthy. It wasn't.
Yep.
And they do have, and you were talking about I don't go, that if you eat basically a bag of chia seeds a day, you don't.
No, don't you put chia seeds in water and then it becomes a gloop and then you drink it and...
I used to put it on oatmeal.
Yeah.
I made oatmeal real tasty, but I sprinkled. I couldn't imagine.
No, imagine just too many to sprinkle.
Yeah.
Like,
Mark does pretty much everything to dangerous excess.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's So I was bound.
So just to be clear, if you didn't spend all that time eating balanced meals throughout the day and only just lived a normal life and had the cheese, then you would not be pooping, right? To be clear.
I think I wouldn't be. No,
Okay.
no,
All
because
right.
it's so it's so you kind of the healthiest thing is to eat kind of a kind of unhealthy diet, but it's the safest way to do it. Everything's about being safe because I have tests and
Yeah.
the whole friends to make
And
sure.
let's not forget, this is all comedy. It's it's quite extraordinary.
No. I'm enjoying this. This is great. Just hearing the details of it all is very engaging.
So this is one way of putting together an hour show, or a 4-hour show, or however long it takes. Tell us about your show.
Sure.
Because I was fascinated by the whole. You always date women who remind you of your mom.
Yeah. I have a. I
Who,
don't.
by all accounts, was not a wonderful woman.
No, my mother and father, on paper, were really remarkable people. My father was a political science professor. My mother's a minister.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Actual hellfire and damnation.
New age hippie. Like, let's meditate. Let's meditate for Jesus first. Like, let's just pray for Jesus. That kind of energy. So, like, on that layer, it was cool. But then on the other layer, my mother was, I don't know.
Spit it out.
A normal single black woman in the 80s having to survive. But point being, she she did some crazy things, and I had to be like, as a kid, I didn't understand that that's like not crazy. Like, when my father used to be like, "Oh, your mom's crazy," and I used to think, "Oh, that's just what dads say about moms and women." But then one day I was like, the police shouldn't be here this often. My mother shouldn't be smacking a man in the middle of a drug bust. Like things like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, she's growing on me.
Yeah, she's an interesting woman. Like she's I've seen her fight a few times, more than a few times. My father always runs. My father's always talks trash behind the back and be like, "Oh, sorry." My mom's like, "Fuck you, we're going to jail today." And so I remember one time she snuck my uncle while he was driving. Just like I remember because it was like one of those bench kind of trucks, and so I was sitting in the middle and he was driving and she was on the side, and he said something about I had to beat your older son. My older brother, and she was like, "What?" And just right over me, just hitting him. He had to control the car, and he was right in front of her job too. She didn't care. It was great.
And this is the kind of woman you now find yourself strangely attracted to.
I kept unconsciously dating them. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was all basically like any woman who kind of like gives me a little bit of attention and it dismisses my feelings. Something about that makes me go, "Oh, this woman's special." The way how I don't exist, but how I can, how the way she shows me how I need to be better as a person. Oh man. But and it's like, I think and it kind of peaked it peaked a couple years ago, and I was like, wait a minute, because the thing is, when you date, I bring these women around my mother, and then I just notice that they're finishing each other's sentences, and I'm like, oh my god,
Oh, that's dangerous.
I can't get away from these people. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I know, right? Shit. Like once I realize
They shouldn't get on, if it's like an initial meeting, they just shouldn't get on that well with your mom.
No, I hate it. I hate it completely. They're all just finishing each other's sentences about.
Especially not if she's a dangerous, violent maniac.
I don't know.
And meditation expert.
That's the thing. Like when she does not. There are people in the world that consider themselves thugs. Like, don't fuck with me. She it's like she's like, I want to pray. I want to pray. I want to pray. What the fuck you just said? Like it's one of those. It switches. It's a switch. It's not. It's not her overall thing. It's almost like it's like a snake in the grass, waiting for you to be.
Oh, that's interesting. So, it keeps you on your toes.
I'm always on my toes. Yes. Like one day I remember she blew herself up on the stove. Like we had one of those old stoves where you had to like light it. But she was smoking weed, and so she turned the gas on, walked away, smoked weed, forgot that she lit it, and then forgot that she turned the gas pilot on, then lit. I heard her boom, and she just wanted to scream. But things, or she'll call me up like, "Hey, Seaton, I'm homeless now." I'm like, "Why are you homeless? What happened?" Just like, that's just, that's my life with her.
It's eventful, and I mean, it's a kind of, I've said this before, but it's a kind of a trope amongst comics. Obviously, not if they're basing their entire career on cheese, but amongst
Thank you for being so reductive.
It's a skill. It's a talent. It's a talent. Amongst mainstream stand-ups, that they go, oh, my wife left me, my grandmother died, I've been diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome and my leg dropped off. There'll suddenly be there's 20 messages on Facebook going, there's a great Edinburgh show in that. Mm-hmm. So everything weird or whatever that happens to you is grist to your Edinburgh. Well, and I think you probably cornered the market in mothers blowing themselves up.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Nate, any hilarious mother?
Hilarious mother stories.
Yeah. No, we're drawing a blank here.
We're drawing a blank.
Drawing a blank.
We get on. I left home. I went back home. I've gone between things.
Yeah. No, I'm bored now.
No.
Yeah. This isn't a contest. I think healthy.
No, this is Edinburgh. Everything is a contest.
Oh yeah, I need to win this.
Yeah.
My mum actually almost blew herself up twice.
Yeah. No, she didn't.
It was crazy.
No, she didn't.
It was insane. It was the biggest thing that happened.
No, you're just lying to us now
lying,
for
I'm
effect.
I don't even eat cheese, so lies are fine.
Yeah, good point. He's not even black.
No.
Well, to be fair, that's really a surprise to the people listening to the podcast.
I actually don't see.
He
colour,
has
so-
fans. They know who Seaton is.
Yeah, they know my blackface. They know my blackface material. Once I put the paint on, I'm a different man.
Now then, Nate, tell us a little about yourself.
Myself?
No, the show.
Myself having a bad
We
time.
don't
No,
care
the
about
show.
you. The
No
show.
one cares about me. Well, there's not much of me in the show, really. Or
Oh.
is there?
Or is there?
Is
Yes.
there? Who knows? The show is good. I am excited with it.
Oh, God.
It's a
That's,
good place to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am
things are
excited.
happening.
Yeah, it's
Very
all going
excited.
right.
Yeah, I'm fully excited during most of the show. I've got a hat now.
Oh
and,
my God,
please
he's
put this
got a
toxic-
hat.
Please don't laugh. And I've got a hat.
That's
and
impressive. Do
that'll
you want to
be-
talk us through the hat? Or
I mean,
Talk us through.
it comes out, it goes on the head sometimes. I'll talk about it a lot for sure.
That's good.
Because the show started really with...
Anyone else, can I just check, anyone else have a hat in their show?
I have a quite comprehensive costume,
But you ain't got a hat.
but it's not a hat, is it?
No hat. I got
No,
long hair locks.
you've got cool hair.
Yeah, got cool hair.
Every
Not
black
that-
guy loves hearing that.
Yeah.
No, I think no, actually, black men do. Black women no, and don't touch it either. Specifically, don't touch their hair. Don't touch mine either, but don't touch hers.
Do you mind if I just... No!
No. So many other things to touch. We have tables, we have cups, we have hands.
Touch other
Get
things.
your hand out my motherfucking pocket.
Step away from the locks. Where were we? Yes, your wonderful show, which is exciting you.
It's exciting me, of course it is.
What's the name of it? I'm so late.
It's
No.
The name is something different, 5 exclamation marks.
Oh, okay.
Are you not excited now?
I'm very.
Yeah, the reason for that is it's named after an album title, and the Fringe Society said you can't have more than 3 exclamation marks in your title.
You rebel.
And I said it is intrinsically important to the show that we do that. So they broke protocol to do that.
Yeah.
There's no reason to do it.
Oh my God.
So
Man the barricades.
exactly. So I'm actually flying the flag for alternative comedy. I'm
Yeah.
going to bring the Fringe back to the Fringes. That's what I'm going to do.
You should have opened up with that. That's strong.
Yeah,
It's
I
strong,
know.
Open it up.
Burying the lead there.
It's not a hat though, is it? Do you know what I mean?
It's not a hat. No,
It's not a hat.
It's not a hat.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's not a
Yeah.
hat.
And otherwise, it's about a book that I've not read.
Okay.
But tickets are available.
I wonder why.
Is that Ulysses, the book?
Yeah,
No,
nobody's read Ulysses.
Okay.
No.
They just say they have.
Yeah.
I read the first page.
Yeah.
It was.
How was that for you?
I felt like it could have been tighter.
I think so many people would agree with you on that, but they wouldn't dare say.
No, I'm not ashamed of that.
So this is your first time at the Fringe.
Yeah, it's first time.
Very exciting. How many times have you dragged your carcass up here, Mark?
Well, I've dragged my carcass 13 times.
Wow.
Whoa.
But this is my 15th Fringe. 2 of those I came up willingly.
All right, cool. And you are both of you on the free fringe?
No, I'm with Gilded again this year.
Oh, Nate.
I know.
Surely some mistake.
They invited me.
Who are you with, Seaton?
RBM? Is that what it is?
Venue.
Venue, the Pleasance.
Right. Mark, you're the only one flying the flag for the free. Oh, hello. I expected more enthusiasm than that.
I am free fringe and I love it, and it's great because they let me do
crazy shit.
exactly the show's how I want. But also there's the fact how much on the fringe am I? I don't register.
That's good.
I stay outside of the. I'm not in the brochure. I'm
That's
properly on the fringe. I don't have flyers. I don't have posters. I don't have any PR, and I keep everything word of mouth and have my show. So I'm properly on the fringe. So I feel like I'm a little bit outside of the fringe. I'm an actual fringe.
No, you are the fringe.
So.
I mean, I think that's once upon a time, long ago. A lot of the fringe was like that. It was word of mouth. It was, it was small, and then the big venues came, and it's just got more and more industrial. And unfortunately, the bits of the fringe, like PBH's Free Fringe, that have kind of stuck to their guns, and not literal guns, obviously, that would be illegal. And stayed. The venues are free to the performers, they're free to the audiences, you put money in the bucket at the end. There is no necessity to pay 400 quid and put yourself in the big brochure. They're being squeezed out, which I think is really fucking tragic. But a lot of the time it's where you'll find the gems, the weirdness, the experimental stuff, the people that are. I mean, I think a fringe is someplace where you should fling it at the wall and see what sticks. Run it up the flagpole and see who salutes. All of those cliches. But I suppose if you're coming from whereabouts are you in America?
I live in New York right now.
New York.
New York City. Yeah.
So I suppose if you're coming from there, you kind of can't do that because it's astronomically expensive to come here and to be here.
It is a bit expensive. I agree. Yeah, I was very like, oh, we gotta do that. Oh, you gotta be paid again. There's multiple payments for this one person.
Yeah.
You splitting it up. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm interested.
Why did you want to come?
I mean, it's super nerdy. 3 years ago, I opened up for a guy named John Mulaney.
Oh, yeah.
Right after he got out of rehab, he did 35 shows at the small venue in New York City. So he basically created his own fringe. Right. I was like, just watching him 30 days in a row, I was like, oh, that looks really fun. And so ever since then, I was like, I got to try to do that. But I know I'm not. He's famous enough where he could just fill up a room.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
yeah.
People were coming multiple times just to watch it, talk about getting out of rehab. I'm like, I want to do that, but. Yeah, I figured I'd do it here.
Yeah, I mean, it is tricky because it's now become monstrous. And there is, I don't know how many, anyone know how many comedy shows there are?
Someone said between 2,000 and 3,000 once, which sounds insane.
Of free fringe and fringe?
Yeah,
comedy
shows.
Just comedy.
Just comedy.
So not theatre and that's all on top of that.
What are we talking about, comedy or talking about stand-up comedy?
We're talking about
that's
a good point here because a lot of the comedy at the fringe it doesn't feel like stand-up. It's got a narrative. It's more, like a show where one man's telling you, or
it's people droning on about themselves, even although they're only 21 and don't really have anything to drone on about.
Because their mum exploded. Or something
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah.
But you do like a lot of the comedy, like stand-up kind of slots. You do find showcases around the free fringe because it's not viable to do them on the main, the main. Yeah. You can't really do it unless they do have like showcases. Pleasance has a showcase of all the up and coming and the great acts that are doing well, and you have the same at all the other main venues. But you'll have little showcases of not what I'd call normal stand up. Like someone telling jokes, telling them well, and making people laugh, like without kind of story behind that. You will find all those on the Free Fringe. So a lot of the people who do like the Pleasance and do their show and do their stand-up, their spots they're actually on the Free Fringe racks, putting together showcases, doing things like that. That's where they are.
And that's how we met, because I think you were much more interconnected on the Free Fringe, whereas I don't know what your experience is, but it's your first time at the Fringe. It feels like at the big venues you can be very disassociated. I mean, Gilded are great. I feel like it's a family. I think Kate and Karen support me loads, but you hear stories of other people at other venues, which I won't name, which it doesn't feel like there's this cohesive journey together. And we built stuff you put stuff out of cheese. And
Indeed.
I'd like to point out on this podcast, I'm more than cheese.
You're much more than cheese.
I do lots of other things on the Fringe. I run flyering classes for people to teach them how to do it. I run groups on Facebook that help a lot of people come into the Fringe.
A lot.
So I'm very, very involved in the Fringe outside of my show, because I genuinely think like the Fringe can be an incredibly wonderful, amazing place, but it's only that if you're willing to make it that.
Amazing. So
I need that advice. Thank you.
on that surprisingly positive note, show who, what, where, and why should we come and see it, Mark?
It's at 1:50 in the morning at Banshee Labyrinth. It's on the Free Fringe. Just ask for the Cheese Man. Don't worry about the show title, it changes every year. You don't need to know my name, just ask for the Cheese Man. But I am Mark Dean Quinn. And you'll have to get there really early because the queue goes all the way down the road.
Hey, you see, that's how to do it.
Wow.
Nate.
My show is at 5 p.m. at the Gilded Balloon in the Pat Who's Snug. It's ticketed to guarantee a seat, but it is pay what you want this year.
Oh, good.
So if you can't afford, they gave us the option, come and turn up. You might not get in again because
the queue goes all the way down the road
and the corridor. But I called it something different because maybe it's something different every day. Maybe it's the same show every day. Is it even a show?
Have you even bothered to write a script?
Yeah.
What's a script? What is a script?
It's the thing you wrote with the words you're going to say.
Yeah, that is that one.
You have written one.
And at the end of the day, I have got a hat. And we shouldn't forget that.
We shouldn't forget the hat. No. We shouldn't. I think we can all agree we shouldn't forget the hat.
And if I may, Consignia are actually doing 3 shows this year.
Oh yes, tell us about Consignia. Where, when?
Well, the first one I'm not in due to a clash. Where would the second and third be?
I have no idea.
Okay, one's in Leith. That's on the 4th.
Saturday the 2nd.
Oh, this is all just going horribly wrong here. Google, with
Consignia with PBH.
Google Consignia with PBH, and if you're interested in alternative, and I'm not even probably going to say comedy because it's really just alternative, or an alternative to comedy. It's an experience. Now then, finally, Seaton, tell us where, when, and why should we come and see you?
Okay, I'll be at the Pleasance, 8:30. Should come see me because, I mean, outside of being funny, it's a little dark, it's a little stupid, it's a little fun, it's good, pleasant energy. Just a pleasant, good hour of pleasant. So you're gonna feel good coming out of my show. And I don't know if there's going to be a lot of people at first. So come early. It'll be 11 of us talking shit.
Pleasantness at the Pleasance. And will there be shit about your mum in there?
Yeah.
She sounds fascinating.
Yeah, no, it's hard. I mean, it was just took years to figure out how to make that funny because people are like, they have to believe you first. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then they got to relate to you. So it's a lot of things, a lot of layers.
Yeah, but you've nailed it now.
Yeah, I think it's been pretty good now, yeah.